What up guys, Shadow here, and today you join me on a brand new World of Warcraft weekly news episode. And we have a shit ton of news this week, so we're going to jump straight into it. Starting off with a wonderful Zeppelin preview mount that's going to be. This is pretty cool. We're going to be, I think you can get this one for the Dark Moon Fair or around the Dark Moon Fair kind of area. I'll put the link to all of the articles and etc. that I'm using for this video in the description down below if you are curious and would like to actually hear or see any more details on anything I do discuss in this video, but that's pretty cool. Now, I mentioned this a little bit about when targeting legendaries last, I think, 2 weeks ago. So we've got some information about Bad Luck Protection being updated for 7.2. That's pretty awesome. So now it's basically going to be working as I explained in the Legion targeting video, but I'll sort of go over it a little bit now. Basically, say for example, if I have 2 legendaries for my Havoc spec, basically what I'm going to actually have is then if I go tank, and I actually want to play tank, then I'll have, as if I have no legendaries, the same amount of chance to get my tank legendaries and etc. for every spec. Now, if you have some of the legendaries which are not spec specific, then this will count you as having 1 if you have 1 of them, 2, and so on, right? So that's how Bad Luck Protection has been changed in 7.2. We also have Legionfall preview and some of the stuff we're going to be able to get with the vendor there. I'll probably do a smaller video on this myself on my own channel coming out next week, hopefully. So that's going to be pretty cool. If you want to check that out, feel free to check out my channel in the description box down below if you're on One Legion. And obviously, if you're watching this on my channel, then welcome to my channel if you're new. And feel free to subscribe so you don't miss that one Legionfall video if I do actually end up doing it. And we're going to be moving on. I don't want this video to be too long. So, also starting this week is going to be mop time walking. This means you will be able to get your pretty Cloud Serpent through time walking as well, because they're adding the mop mount and also pets. As I said before, I will link the article talking about all the new stuff in mop time walking in the description down below. We also have some new loading screens. Hit the PTR a little bit ago or earlier this week, which is pretty cool. And we also, so that's pretty cool to see that Blizzard are updating some of that artwork. We also had some slight changes to some classes as well, and weekly events and such like that. Mainly just some bug fixes and also some slight changes to classes in a hotfix that went out on the 7th of March, which was 3 days ago at the time of recording this video. So that would be on the reset day for, that'll be Wednesday for EU and Tuesday for US. So that's going to be pretty cool and pretty awesome. But yeah, that was the hotfix that went out. As I said, I'll link the main notes in the description down below. Also, every single class in the game is going to get a new champion, and the cap for champions is going up by 1 from 5 to 6, I believe. And it's going to be very interesting to see what each class gets and how significant of a champion they are. Unfortunately, this is more mission table-y stuff, so going back to wars. But moving on swiftly to something which I'm really pumped for, which is happening tonight. If you watch this when it's actually being uploaded, there's going to be at 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. GMT. Or 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. Central European Time, and also I'll link as I said, the main post will be linked in the description down below if you want to check out time zones in your area to know when this is going on. But on the PTR, on 7.2 PTR, Blizzard are going to be trialing out the turning Dalaran into a free-for-all PvP zone. So that's going to be really interesting. If I actually remember tonight, I will jump on and get some footage of that for you guys that will be hitting my channel. Hopefully next week if I actually get the footage. If not, then it won't, unfortunately. But that's going to be pretty cool. Now, we got some updates on the Nethershard that we're going to need to be farming in 7.2. There's some things you need to do with Nethershard, so regarding your Pathfinder Part 2 as well. I'll be doing a separate video on that when we are in 7.2. On my main channel as well. We've got some more updates on little pets, tabards, and toys and things like that. Updates this week, which is pretty cool. Now, this is quite an interesting one because I saw a post on Wowhead a couple of days ago, basically talking about Blizzard cracking down on any players who use real-life money to buy themselves a raid clear or Mythic Plus boost. Now, I don't think they're actually going to be targeting any that actually are used in-game. So there's not really going to be anything in regards to if you're using gold or anything like that. That's going to be fine. But if you are using, or if you have used any form of real-life currency to get a boss down or loot or etc., then beware, because Blizzard is hunting those players down and is banning them accordingly. So that's pretty cool. Also, just on a little side note, this is a little thing I found on MMO Champion when I was looking it up last night. It's pretty cool. The little goblin that stands outside one of the banks, I think it's on the Alliance side, he's sometimes annoying. In 7.2, you will actually be able to tell him to shut up, which is, you know, nice little quality of life change right there, which is pretty cool. There's also a lot of details regarding the new updates to the esports tournaments kind of seen from Blizzard, and also we got some confirmation of Legion Season 2 ending in 2 weeks or so. Well, that's normally what the notices on the official site and also fan sites like Wildhead and MMO Champion mean. There hasn't actually been an actual date, but if it's going to last the same time that last season did, then it should be about the 25th, 26th, somewhere around there. Some point in that week, depending on your reset. And also Season 3 will be starting a few hours after Season 2 ends, and 2 weeks after the season has ended. There will be your mounts, your titles, etc. will be given out. So that's pretty cool. Those of you pushing for Gladiator, Duelist, and etc. really. So, as I said, I'll link everything in the description down below if you're curious. And just a little update on the pro scene and the esports scene. There's a couple of new cups, and also they're keeping the non-rating requirement to actually join if you're just doing it to actually kind of play off. And there's also going to be more tournaments around the year and more cups, which is really, really awesome to see from Blizzard. So it could give those pro players or players who want to become pro and give those tournament experience. And can my Demon Hunter not sit down? That would be fabulous. And we just ruined it. Cut the video. Guys, we are back, and now our Demon Hunter has not decided to sit down on the job. Shows how long we've been doing this, as there was a lot of talk and news this week, so I wanted to cover all of it. So we're going to wrap up this video with some updates coming in 7.2 in PvP and etc. Such things as the World Defense channel coming back. Also, no planned changes on how gearings were. It's still going to stay RNG, but we also had some changes and some tweaks. I believe the number was about 25% buff across stamina in instance PvP as well, which is pretty cool to see. And as I said, if you want to watch the full Q&A, it's linked in the description down below. So today, my name has been Shadow. This has been the weekly news update for World of Warcraft. And this has been episode 6 if you're on my channel, episode 3 if you're on the One Legion channel, I believe. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video and would like to see more like it, then make sure to head over to my channel and subscribe over there. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave it with a like. And I'd love to hear any constructive criticism in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Farewell.